Alright. We back with another video, man. I got another video with y'all. So I got another video for y'all today, man. I'm talking about the power of the brain, okay? The power of the brain. There's a lot of things that science just can't explain. They said it themselves. I ain't saying that they said it. Science can't explain things about outer space, like the universe, everything about black holes and what outer space is made out of. Scientists said that outer space is made out of 5% atoms and then 95% something else, which I guess they call black matter or dark matter or whatever. There's a lot of things that scientists question about outer space. And the second thing that they question, which is what I'm about to talk about today, the brain, right? This thing up here, this little crown area, you feel me? What's in here? That brain, bruh. They can't explain, like, you know, how information is stored or how memories are stored and recalled. They can't explain exactly how or why we have dreams. There's so many things about the brain that, you know, we don't know about. We know little things like the information is stored where that little wrinkly part in between that is where it's stored. And we know different sections of the brain, like the pineal gland and frontal lobe and all these things. We know it's different sections, but there's still so many questions about it. Now, why did I bring up these two things? They could be like, bro, they have nothing to do with each other. But I'm just putting it in perspective. The entire universe, right? Outer space, things that go far beyond what the eyes can see. We need equipment to see far, you know, the solar system, you know, the planets and the stars, the different galaxies, all that grand stuff, right? And then the brain, bruh. This, what is right here, in here, this is small compared to the entire universe, and yet we still can't understand how this thing works completely. I say that to say this: the brain is such a powerful tool. It's such a powerful thing, man. Like it has so much power behind it. You have to be very careful of everything you do with the brain. The system knows that it's very powerful, which is why as a young kid they try to get you into school to teach you these things. They know that you're very vulnerable at a young age, so they try to program your brain. They try to program your brain with all these things that they want you to know, right? At this young age, and the older you get, the harder it is to reprogram your brain. The people who are most in power, they know how important and how strong the brain is. I'm pretty sure that y'all have heard of the word placebo. A placebo is like, okay, so let's put it into an experiment, right? There's 100 people. 50 of them take some medicine, right, which is real medicine, and then the other 50 take some fake medicine. It's not even medicine, it just seems like it. It looks exactly like the other medicine that's actually real, but it does absolutely nothing, right? Nobody knows which one is real, nobody knows which one is fake. Now, when they get the results, when they ask the people who took the experiment, did you feel any better after you took this medicine? Both sides will say similar things in this placebo situation. Why? Because a placebo, even though it is fake, they are able to convince themselves that it worked, and their body starts to believe it. Because the brain is connected to all that, man. The brain tells the body what feels right, what doesn't feel right. And the fact that your brain is able to convince you, you know, this, even though this wasn't even real medicine, you feel better. Your body feels better, your joints don't hurt or whatever. Whatever the medicine was meant to do, it did what it's supposed to do. It's so bizarre to me that happens. That's the truth. The brain can really convince you to believe anything. I'm trying to tell you how powerful the brain is so you know how to make sure that your brain is on the right side of you. You want your brain to work for you, not against you. Your brain only has so much storage space, right? Just like a phone. Your phone has maybe, like, let's say 64 gigabytes, right? You can't exceed that 64 gigabytes. So you have to look through, you gotta scroll through your storage space. You gotta see which things don't work for you and which things work for you, right? Same with the brain. There's so many things that school program you to do. Your parents may have programmed you to do. Just life in general program you to do these things. And you realize once you get to a certain age, you realize that these things don't serve you anymore. They work against you. So now you're at the point where you need to delete some things to free up some storage space for some good information, for some good knowledge that will work for you. Your brain is so powerful, and it will believe anything that you want it to believe. As long as you ingrain it in yourself hard enough, as long as you keep on ingraining it in your head, it's going to come true. If you believe something in your mind, it's going to manifest into your real life because you believe it. Because the brain is so powerful. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it this video. Bruh, if y'all wanna count it, I'll give y'all $1 for every time I say the brain is so powerful. I'm lying, but you know, just rock with me. You might see like an unattractive dude or something, right? He might not have a lot, like he might be broke or whatever. He lives in his mom's basement. He might be 30 years old or something, whatever, but he has so much confidence in himself and he believes in it so much that other people start to believe it. Up here, he's so strong-minded that nothing externally can faze him. So, you know, this is why I do affirmations. I am protected. I am this. I am that. I am this. I am that. I say these things out loud to program my brain to believe a certain reality. The things that you watch, the things that you are surrounded by, your environment, things that you put inside your body, all these things go into your programming of your mind, and it makes your brain work a certain way. So that's why you gotta be very careful of what you program your mind to do, what you indulge in. You know, Kevin Hart, bro, he said the most disciplined person that he's ever met was Dwayne Johnson. You know, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, big, swole, bald dude or whatever, with the tattoo or whatever. Y'all know who he is, man. He said that he's so disciplined. He works out twice a day, right? He's a big movie star, bro. He's so busy. Yeah, he has the discipline to work out twice a day. He's built up these habits. He's convinced himself that it's non-negotiable to do everything that he does. He's so disciplined because he had to program his brain to work that way. I'm gonna talk about willpower, right? Willpower is, you know, you using like everything inside of you to be able to achieve something. They say it takes a lot of willpower to do certain things, right? You only have a certain amount of willpower, okay? Let's get that out the way. You only have a certain amount of willpower that you can use. If you using your willpower all the time, you're gonna get really exhausted. Let's say that you had to use all your willpower to brush your teeth every day. Bro, what? You'd be tired before the day even started because you're using all this willpower. But no, you built up the habit to brush your teeth every day because you're like, hey, I can't be going out here with some hot, stank breath, right? I got to do this every day. You don't need to use willpower to brush your teeth every day because you built up the habit. That's just with brushing your teeth. Now put this in every aspect of your life, of things that you know you need to do, things that you feel like are important and that are going to serve you. You have to program yourself to do these things. Like, you might have needed to use willpower to brush your teeth, like when you first started learning or whatever, when you were a child, but over time, you don't have to anymore. It's just a habit. Now, when it comes to working out or having a healthy diet or whatever, you will need to use willpower when you first get started. And it's not going to be easy. Using your willpower is not easy. It might exhaust you. It might make you tired. It might make you this or that or this or that, whatever. But it's necessary. You need to put in the necessary work to use your willpower into the point where it becomes a habit, where you do these things because you have to do it, because it's a habit, because it's just what you do. It just becomes who you are. It's what your brain has told you you need to do. It's just the way that you're programmed. There is no negotiation whether you need to brush your teeth, right? It should be no negotiation whether you need to work out, eat healthy, work on your business, you know, do this or that. It doesn't need to be negotiable. You shouldn't have to use your willpower every single time you do it once you build the habit. That's where consistency comes from, man. You build up the habit. It's not easy at the first part. You know, like with me doing these YouTube videos right now, it's not easy for me to always, you know, post so frequently. I got other things I gotta do too. I'm busy, but I still have to make time to make these videos because I want to build the habit to the point where I'm able to produce this content like it's a non-negotiable thing. I go out every day, I record a topic, I do some research. You know, I do this every day because I want to get to the point where it's not negotiable whether I have to do it or not. It's just who I am, it's just what I do. I'm trying to be a consistent person, so I need to build up consistent habits. I'm trying to do the same thing with working out, with everything I'm doing in my life. I'm trying to build up the habits. And like I was saying I think it was the video when I was saying I felt overwhelmed, it's only because I'm using so much willpower right now. But as time goes on, it won't need to be so much willpower because it's just a habit. It becomes who I am because I program my brain to do these things. I don't get exhausted brushing my teeth, bruh. I just do it. I wake up, I don't talk to nobody, I don't look at nobody. I get up out my bed, I walk straight to the bathroom with my toothbrush and my toothpaste, and then I brush my teeth, cause I got to do that. I do it every single day. I don't miss a day. That's how I want to be with everything else in my life that I know is going to work for me. I've said it so many times, but the brain is so powerful, and the brain is also very sensitive. If you're not aware of the decisions that you're making, you can slip up and program your brain to have bad habits, and you don't want to do that. Be mindful of every decision that you make, everywhere that you put yourself in, every position, everything you watch, everything you listen to, everything you do. Keep in mind of everything and ask yourself, do I want this to become my reality? Do I want to indulge in these type of things? Do I want this to become who I am? So yeah, man, that's what I got for this video. Like this video if you liked it. Dislike it if you didn't like it. But don't dislike this video. Leave a comment if you wish, and subscribe for more content from All Saint Ty. And I'm out, man. Peace.